Everybody, this is Gary Demas, Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Monday, September 9th, 2024. We got a pretty good dead cat bounce today. It's this is one thing you always have to understand when we have a down market like this. We're going to get some pretty massive moves to the upside. I'm sorry, I'm actually showing you a 1 minute chart. Okay. So when you get these massive moves, especially when you get these things on the downside, what happens is you get a reflex move back up. So that's what we got today. We saw the S&P close up 62. Decent day for the bulls. And if we just take a look at where did it land, so this is the downside. So this is the what I'm looking for first. Let me just change things here. So this is actually going to be the buy area, or it's going to be where if we're going to get a bounce from here, like honest, it's going to be right in this area here, 53.22, 52.32. But obviously, the big thing they need to get through is right here at the 53.81. If they get through that, that's when we start looking at these targets. Now, if it breaks through it, then we're coming down and we're going to test the 5100 and more likely go down and I meet up. Hang on one second. Okay, so my thing is I do think we're going to come down and test these lows here down at the 5160 area. And you can see we also have the 200-day moving average. So this stuff is all important right here. You can see on the 50-day moving average that we broke, that's still intact right now. I believe there will be sellers that will be waiting there every time we come up. So unless they try to gap it above it, but like I said, doing two big gap ups after a massive down day, I think you're just giving they would be giving the bears a really good, say, shorting opportunity because they'd be, kind of gapping the market up, and that's where a majority of the move is taking place. And then once all the shorts are done getting squeezed, then we come back down again. So tomorrow, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see kind of just a little bit of a flat line, maybe bounce up to the 5500 level, 5520, and just kind of go back and forth. But we need a little bit of a resting time, so that would make sense on it. So this is for the bulls, it's simple. The first one they need to get through is going to be the 5482 level. But let me just do this. Hang on one second. I knew I wanted to see where I put that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you on today. So here's it's a 5 minute chart. This is the move from this top down to here, and you can see we almost made it up to the 62% retracement. So on the shorting end of it, I showed you where the buy area would be. And again, that's not set in stone. It's just expectations as far as where it would be. But this zone right here, right in between this the 5491, 5515. There's going to be sellers waiting there because you can see this is when everybody got trapped on this move. So anybody that got trapped here and are here and didn't cover because they wanted to hold it, they're going to look to sell right over here. I don't believe anybody on CNBC or whatever saying you should have bought this dip. Those guys are just nuts. So anyway, so the first line in the sand, 54.91. Then we also have the pivot right here. Actually, yeah, this pivot right here, which is the breakdown at 55.03, and then up to the 55.15. Again, on the downside, what we're looking at is a move that is going to that should take the S&P someplace down into these levels here, anywhere between the 53.22, 52.32. And right now, everything else is noise. You are pretty overbought on the overbought on the momentum. We don't have any bullish or bearish divergences. So I mean, this personally, I mean, you would think that they would come down and test this the 53.82 just to make another low and then give it a buy signal. But we know that the bulls really don't, they don't really pay attention to any kind of divergences. On the 15-minute chart, we do have some bearish divergences here. You can see this is the first line in the sand. The bulls need to get through 54.82. If they do, then again, we just go back to this resistance. the resistance levels that I was just showing you, and you wait for it to come there. But always wait for price to come to you in this type of market, because you can find yourself 100 points, when you're long the market, 100 points down on the 100 S&P points down. And then if you're just short and you don't do anything, or you just jump on the bandwagon, you're down 62 points. So you wanna let the market come to you, pick and choose your areas, and then take it from there. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.